Right, straight into the video. So today we're going to be talking about doing maintenance and servicing on the car, and also going down to Wheel Mania to have a look at these amazing wheels and get some tips for what wheels should I get for my A-Class. So before we begin this video, make sure to like, subscribe and follow for this amazing journey. Let's go. So here we have the parts for the service that I'm going to be doing for this A-Class, which is, as you can see, it's got the disc, pads, brake wear sensor, oil and tire pressure as well. And this all came up to around about £219. Like, really? Damn. Anyway, heading down to the garage in Auto Tech, which is in Coventry, best one I know so far. And what a coincidence, there's another Mercedes right next to mine. Like, what are the odds? So the bonnet has been popped up, so it's now going for a full service and is currently going to be lifted up on the ramp, where it will be taken out a full inspection, making sure that everything is in tip-top condition. Draining out all the oil, making sure that the system is all cleared up, ready for new oil to be put in. This tire sensor was expensive. It's all for this wheel, as this wheel did not come with any sensors, or probably the old sensor has been finished or died out, whatever it is. It wasn't there, it wasn't show up on the dashboard, so we had to get that sorted out as soon as possible. Tire shop was right next door, so that was very convenient, and everything was all set and ready. And here we have the wheel nicely set in place to get the sensors all nicely changed up. And while we wait, just look at this A-Class, where it was designed to look like an A45 with a Maxton design, which is not bad in my opinion. The guys are back onto the top part of the engine, clearing out all the system, as well as putting new filters and new oil, making sure that the service is in tip-top condition. Right now we're getting all the disc and pads replaced, because those were really bad. Every time I brake, you can feel the shakiness, not just from the steering but also from the brakes, and we also had an issue like this. And that was all done. And that is the service now completed. Everything is all cleared off. The disc, pads, oil, sensors and filters have all been completed. There we have the engine all nicely tidied back and ready to go. And that's the full service done from Auto Tech in Coventry. Not only do they do an outstanding job on these kind of services, but they also do MOT as well, so do give them a shout if you want to get anything sorted. Once that was all sorted, I went down to one of the wheel shop in Wheel Mania. So you might have not heard of them, you might have heard of them. They supply and create alloys for specific vehicles. So I had to go down there and just see them physically, because they have a lot of amazing designs. So it's best to go down there, speak to the team, see what advice they have for me to put on this car. Just walking in the shop itself, there were so many nice wheels, so many different designs, so many different colors, so many different selections. But obviously with the A-Class, there's only a few you can choose. Now these wheels look cool, the one that my Armstrong designed, awesome. So met with one of the team members, his name was Mike, and he gave me a lot of amazing advice in terms of the size that to go for, because he mentioned do not go for anything above 19 inch. So if you go anything above 19 inch, then you're basically hurting your bank account. So any A-Class owners out there, do not go for 20 inches, go for 18 or 19 maximum.
Colour wise, what would you prefer colour? Bronze. So if you want me to show you some wheels which are available, right?
So I showed him a few wheels that I like, and one of them came up to £3,000. Like, that's way out of my budget. So I'm not spending no more than £1,000 for these wheels. So the reason why these wheels are expensive is because it's been backed up by a company called Vossen. So a lot of car guys out there, Vossen is a well-known brand where they design perfected wheels. But maybe one day, we'll see. And then we had a full-on conversation about the tires recommended for these kind of wheels. And then he showed me a few designs on his website that is perfect for the A-Class, which I have taken into consideration due to the fact that they're still expensive. Like, come on, I'm not trying to break the bank. And that is a wrap. So I had a good long conversation with Mike, giving me all the ideas and best recommendations to go for the A-Class. And now it's time for me to head off home, start grafting out these ideas. And this is just the beginning, by the way, so please make sure to subscribe, hit that bell icon, because I don't want you to miss out. And do like, subscribe and share this post as much as you can, as this is just the beginning of the journey. So now it's time to head off home and start designing out these ideas. But until then, see you guys in the next video. Peace.